Hey, hi, how are you? I'm back and I have reclaimed my gear and found this nice little paladin only shield which I can't use but makes me very jealous of paladins. Look at those resists. They are amazing, especially compared to the current resistances that I have. They would double my resistances if I could use that shield. And seeing as my weapon slots are going very unused at the minute, I would love to actually be getting a benefit from them. I'm still hoping somewhere down the line I can get a rune word or something that's going to turn my weapon and shield into something actually beneficial to me. Wow, these tight corners and cells are not doing my Molten Boulder playstyle any favours. Oh, again? Really? Oh, I got stunned. Couldn't move. I really should have done something more than just standing there. What do you need?
It is certain that we face the Demon Queen.
Gandhari. Yeah, I know all about her. I should probably go to the Forgotten Tower, but maybe I'll do that off camera. I'm not gonna bother with. Oh, I actually have some gear here. I will bother. I lied. I'm bothering.
Impossible.
I'm thinking I'm going to try and do as much of the boring nitty-gritty, especially shop stuff, off camera, because 3 difficulties will take me a long time to play through. I'm also thinking that I might time skip, as it were, each act. You don't want to see me play every act through 3 times. Well, maybe you do, but you could just watch it 3 times if you feel like that. Instead, just watch the series 3 times. You'll get your fix that way. But for the rest of us who don't want to watch the same content 3 times over, I'm going to play Act 1 and Act 2 on normal. I'm going to play Act 3 and Act 4 on Nightmare, and Act 5 on Hell. So the rest of it, the in-between, you will not see. I will just play through. I will build up a little bit of footage so I've got a backlog, and then I will just play through in the meantime. So you just see me time skip, and I'll go through what changes I've made on the character and what new gear I've got, etc. Or hell, maybe one of these videos you'll just see me suddenly go, oh yeah, but I wanted to see all the parts of the mod, so I've thrown together an entirely new character again and run them up. But probably not. There we go, lightning dude is down. Oh, I love the crystal sword graphics. I think they look amazing. Right, this time I'm going to throw all this off, just temporarily, so I can grab my corpse and automatically equip it all.
I am overburdened.
I am running out of space now though, so that's ethereal, so it's not going to sell for much. This is the kind of nitty-gritty I feel like I should be doing off camera, so I'm sorry about that. Just gonna drink some potions. That's very economically responsible of me. Throw that down there. Wow, that's a good bow. Against all those bonuses against demons, and 90% of what we fight at this point, demons. So I really wish I had some open areas so I could target that Molten Boulder a little better. I can't remember if these little fallen demons have a shaman equivalent at this point in the act, or if that's going to come soon. But oh, the Waypoint, that's fantastic. That would have been, well, I didn't have to run far, I guess. I was going to say that would have been very helpful after I died, but I didn't have to run very far because I only came through the barracks and the outer cloister. But it's good to have the waypoints just in case you die and you have to run really far back, like that happened with my necromancer, and I just decided to play a druid instead. I was going to have to run the distance anyway, so it was just a better opportunity. It was a good opportunity to showcase some of the actually new functionality of the mod, like the Flame Dash spell, which I will get around to using more. I really need to get something that stops me being interrupted when I'm casting. Some kind of stun resistance. My Molten Boulder is affecting my Firestorm skill, so that's nice. Now I'm going to try shape-shifting into a werebear and spell casting.
I
Can't do it. Okay, noted. That's a shame. I'll put Raven back on F4. The Ravens are actually an awesome addition to, well, awesome change. You can have as many of them as you want, and they just have a predetermined amount of hits. So it's kind of like you're casting spells at the enemy, but you're actually pre-casting it. They don't have a duration, so they're just infinite, and they'll automatically target enemies. In fact, they seem to be doing more damage than me and my boulders at the minute, which is embarrassing. I need some strength for equipment, so I'll put some points in there. Can they? Yeah, they can even get through the gates. Oh, and they have melee splash now, so they can actually hit enemies in groups. Each hit hits a pack of them. But you do have to keep recasting them, so you need to get oh Christ, what are these? You need to get a bunch of cast speed if you're going to go seriously into the Ravens. There's some kind of a ghost here. I don't know if I killed them. I really wish Molten Boulder had less of or no cooldown, because it's a pain to keep having to move in between spamming it. Just to wait for the cooldown to come down. I think the Ravens are going to be a good alternative to Firestorm when I'm waiting for my cooldowns. Level 11 now. I don't know what level you're supposed to finish the first act in. It's a shame I've got no synergy between my elemental skills and the Ravens. What do they actually take synergy from? Cyclone Armor and Arctic Blast. So if I'd gone the other way, then I could have gone on the elemental tree and gone on the right side of it instead of the left side. Then they would have been taking synergy. They would have been getting benefit from my self-casting. That's something to remember then. I could have been playing as a wind and ice caster with Ravens. I think that's very close to ZiggyDS Raven build, although when I watched his video I didn't see him actually casting himself. He just seemed to be spamming the Ravens mostly. Something just corpse exploded over there. I don't know what did it. I think I'm picking up far too many potions. I have an entire inventory full of them at the minute. But I learned to shift click them into the belt, so that's something. That speeds things up at least. Oh, we're into the cathedral now, so we're not far away from Gandhari. Because her base looks something like this. It looks like the inside of the cathedral, but different. Ah, yes, it's at the end of the catacombs, so it's kind of... I guess it's the old cathedral underneath the new one. I don't know if I'm remembering that or making that up.